Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Candy's Cozy Couch. Yes, it's a beautiful morning. And my name is Candace. My nickname is Candy. And that's how I came up with that empowering name. I'm feeling pretty empowered this morning. Yes, indeed. So, of course, I want to get the day started off with a story. And I have a couple buddies with me on the couch because you can still hug your cuddle buddies even in the morning time. After your checklist is all taken care of, all of your duties and tasks and necessities are in order, your bellies are full and satisfied with a great balanced breakfast. You're about to be heading out to school. It's a little rainy where I am. It's weird in February. Rain in February. What about snow? But I digress. It's a little springy acting right now, but that's okay. But yeah, you got your backpacks all geared up. Homework is done, so it's in the backpack, ready to be turned in. Make sure that homework get from the home back to the school, in the teacher's hands, so you can get your grade, so you can be like, yeah. Okay? All right, y'all gotta make that connection. Now you gotta make that connection. It's important. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with our story this morning. It is by Kim Rogers and illustrated by Julie Flett. Called Just Like Grandma. It's a new book too. I got it from the library. Okay. And for those of you that don't know, library is an awesome place. Okay. Before all of this technology, all of this Google and stuff, all these search engines or whatever, the library is the place to be. Okay. The originator. Find anything, knowledge about everything in a book. Okay. No matter what it is. And you can get a free library card too, so make sure you do that. On the steps of a house at the end of the street, Becca watches Grandma bead and bead, buckskin moccasins. More than anything, Becca wants to be just like Grandma. Do you have a relative in your family that you admire so much that you would like to be just like them? Because it might not necessarily be Grandma, it could be Grandpa. Just like Grandma, could be auntie, uncle, brother, sister, mom, dad. On the steps of a house at the end of a street, Becca watches Grandma bead and bead, buckskin moccasins. More than anything, Becca wants to be just like Grandma. Let me try, Becca says. Grandma hands her thick thread and a thin needle. Together they bead until the sun dips below the trees line, and Grandpa calls them in for corn soup. Okay. On the window of a house at the end of the street, Becca watches Grandma dance barefoot near the garden, spinning around and round and round like the most beautiful butterfly Becca has ever seen. More than anything, Becca wants to be just like Grandma. She flitters out the back door and stands near the garden, barefoot too. Let me try, she says. Grandma shows Becca some dance moves in the cool grass. Together they flutter like the most beautiful butterflies Grandpa has ever seen, until the sun dips below the tree line and he calls them in for fried chicken. Ooh-wee. Time for dinner. Do you like to dance? I do. Inside Grandma's studio, Becca watches Grandma paint a colorful sunrise. More than anything, Becca wants to be just like Grandma. Becca sits down next to Grandma and her pretty palette. Let me try, she says. Grandma shows her brushstrokes on the textured canvas. Together they paint the most spectacular sunrise anyone has ever painted until the sun dips below the tree line and Grandpa calls them in for pancakes for dinner. Ooh, pancakes for dinner. Who's had pancakes for dinner? Pancakes for dinner. At the weekend powwow, Becca watches Grandma dance fancy shawl with many other dancers who are half her age. She wins the grand prize. More than anything, Becca wants to be just like Grandma. When it's time for an intertribal, Becca says, "Let me try." Together, she and Grandma dance until the sun dips below the powwow arbor, and Grandpa calls them over for beans and fried bread. Beans and fried bread. Mm. Inside a house at the end of the street, Grandma looks out the window and watches Becca all alone with her ball. Grandma sprints outside and stands next to Becca. "Let me try," she says, and Becca shows her the plays she's been practicing for basketball tryouts. I love that interaction where they are sharing talents and skills and knowledge with each other, because sharing is caring. More than anything, Grandma wants to be just like Becca. Together they shoot hoops until the sun dips below the tree line, and Grandpa calls them in for taki and white bread. Well, I tell you what, they're having some good dinners, aren't they? Each day when they get called inside. And you know what else is cool? It must be Grandpa that's doing the cooking. At the school gym, Grandma and Grandpa wait in the hallway during Becca's tryouts so they don't make her nervous. Becca dribbles, she shoots, she scores, she makes the team. That was a good idea. Sometimes when our loved ones and our people that are in our corner are there, we do get a little extra nervous, don't we? Together they high five until the sun dips behind the gym, and Grandpa takes them out for pepperoni pizza. They all laugh and eat and celebrate Becca's win. She made the team. That's a good thing to celebrate. That is truly what family is about, being together. On the steps of a house at the end of the street, Becca knows that she is just like Grandma, beading, dancing, painting, winning. And that is beautiful. Sharing talents and skills and knowledge is just what it should be. Playing, eating, celebrating, spending time with her and Grandpa too, together. Exactly, together. That's the important part. Not by yourself all alone, together as a family. And Grandma knows that she is just like Becca. There we go. That's it. And that is the end. That is the end. All right, boys and girls, I like this book. This book really expresses togetherness in the family and who you look up to in your family. Who would you like to be just like? And I think we all have to be mindful as we model our behaviors that we give our best and display our best so that those that are closest to us can pick up that and inherit that, and it can help them be their best too. All right, boys and girls, you know what I'm about to tell you right now. Go ahead and take on the day in your own special way. Enjoy yourself, okay, to the highest, most grandest scale. Make sure you do that. And I look forward to seeing you next time here on Candy's Cozy Couch. Have a good day. Bye-bye.